Wow, that was easy. Wow, that was easy.
It's not gonna happen. I
All
don't know
right, we are on it.
I hate when he does that, bro.
We are on it. What it is. If y'all don't know, in the pre-show, we just be having whole conversations, and it's a timer, and that timer goes, and when we go live, middle of the conversation, I gotta let them know because shit we be saying don't want to know. You know, I'm quite sure they don't want everything in the air, so it's cool. It's cool. But we
Of
here.
course
Though.
not.
They put this on silence because All right. How y'all doing, ladies? Like, we are back again. Another one.
We made it to another week. That's always good. So much has happened. Like the topics, tonight's gonna be an interesting one. So much. I told y'all so much could change in a week, and look what happened. And we're only in February of.
That's why you don't drop the shit till later. That's why you don't drop it until later. I get it. When you talking about your topics, you want to talk about stuff like that. So much happens. Well,
I always wait till the day of because I'm like, there's a lot of shit that be happening. Something can happen tomorrow. Like,
oh wait, hold on. You trying to let us know something gonna happen?
No, I don't got shit done.
Okay, I'm just saying. All right. What about you, Vanilla?
This week has been exhausting.
No, don't whisper now. Don't whisper. Whole pre-show, she on shit. Shoot. Hi, yeah, I just hell no. Say it with your chest.
My chest hurt. Bro, a kid asked me today if I was a boy or a girl.
Oh, you must have been dressed.
I was in scrubs.
Why they disrespected you like that?
No. This is the funny part. She came up to me and was like, Miss Brown, are you a boy or a girl?
She said maybe
then
you were born.
I gave her my answer. I said I'm a girl, and she turns around to the boy sitting down.
I was like, what's she
at? Somebody sent that text real quick. She had to say, I'm doing the show. I'll hit you back.
My mom was calling me, but no. She turns around to the boy and said, she said she's a girl. And the boy responds, she's not a girl.
How you know? Like,
you said
what?
she. Then y'all address me as Miss. Do y'all not understand?
But you know they kids. So
they said pronouns.
Kids don't know. I realize kids are smarter than they need to be. She said brutal. Kids are smarter than they need to be, but they still dumb. Cause they kids. But
they ruthless.
Kids are.
They are.
Them motherfuckers gonna tell you exactly what it is. Your breast. Y'all saw that video of that little girl getting her hair braided by her grandma, and she like, what's wrong? I said, Grandma, you stink.
Oh my God.
I felt bad for the little girl because half her hair was already done, so she was there. She just couldn't take it no more, and she was like, "You didn't have to do Grandma like that." Grandma, you grown as fuck. You knew you need to take your bath before you put somebody between your damn legs to do their hair.
Right.
Disrespect.
That was so humbling. Wow.
So humbling. But you know, my week has been cool. Just work. You know how that is. But we're not gonna hold it up too much because we got a show tonight. We have some information.
And margaritas.
Oh yeah, it is National Margarita Day.
Yeah.
So make sure you grab you something. National Margarita Day. I ain't got no margarita, but we sipping.
At first, I was like, I don't know if I'm drinking tonight. I think I ate something bad today. Like work was like, I was in the gym and I had to kind of like cut my workout short because I was like, no, I was gassy.
You see how she was like, she was like, I ate something today and I had to cut my workout short. If you had the shit, you had the shit. It's cool.
I felt like I had to
It was
throw
a shitty day.
up. Like, I did have to let it out, though. And I feel a lot better. And I had
she'll walk through the gym farting her ass off.
I was so nervous. I had called my mom. I said, I did not feel good. She's like, maybe it was the salad you ate because I think that's what did it.
I saw something on social media today I should have put in here. I was thinking about putting it as like a funny thing. It would have been perfect. This dude, it said when you eat the street food out the country, he walking and he start running and they're like, what the fuck? They look, he just shit himself. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to it. We're not going to take too much time. You already know what it is. I go by the name LB Easy, a.k.a. Passport Poppy, here with the beautiful Vanilla, the beautiful Simone. And this is Vibe Society. All right. Why Meso comment was on the whole intro?
Because that was about all
right. Oh shit, what's good, K Facts?
Facts. Hey friend.
Yeah, K Facts.
Yeah, we gotta get you back on the show one of these days, bro. You gotta let us know your availability. Meso, you know we gotta get you on the show. You always have a point of view in the comment section. Meso gonna come in and hurt some feelings. I may have to make sure that's a ladies' night because Meso be in hurting feelings.
She can hold her own.
She
cold-blooded. Like, guys, like, yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that she can't. That's why I'm saying I'm not gonna be here. Meso be trying to bully people.
No, you got to.
Meso be trying to bully people. But now, before we go any further, we got to shout out the sponsors. We got to shout out the network that make this thing possible. Shout out C Media and our sponsors, Mixmasters LLC. If you need drinks or you need a special bartender or a special drink for your occasion, make sure you hit up Mixmasters LLC on IG. They do deliver. They do custom drink specials as well as they do bartending services. So hit them up, Mixmasters LLC on IG. Now, ladies and gentlemen. She said, I'll be nice. I believe it when I see it. Nah, you good. You good. You good. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into topic number one. Let's start this thing off. We got a full show tonight. We got topics. And the VX report is going to be funny as shit. I already saw the top. I already know what we talking about.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to try to keep my commentary to myself. So topic number one. Let's get to it. Is it okay to judge a man or a woman based on the friends they hang out with? Vanilla, do we have any responses on the IG?
Yes, we do. We have The Real Mona Lisa with yes.
Her name longer than her response.
No Uncovering underscore Danny with I do it all the time. And it's referring to the post because the post that was on the IG, if you haven't seen it, it's a it's a judgmental fish. But it's like, I'll just read it. Me judging a group of people for being loud and annoying, even though I'm 100 times worse when I'm around my friends. I ain't gonna lie, I'm the same way. I ain't gonna cat you. Then we have Greg underscore duh with hell no. Always make judgments of their actions and fruits.
Greg
He loves
always
me. He loves me with the fruits. Greg always losing.
I'm not
Greg always he have me, then he lose me.
More party. More party.
We got C underscore Mo with yes, you are who you hang with. Sydney with nope, it's not fair. Birds of a feather don't flock together. I'm gonna tell you like my grandma used to tell me, show me your company and I'll show you who you are.
Thank you.
Like you may not act exactly verbatim to the T like your friends, but there's some aspect of you that is similar to them. What aspect of you is like them? And that's what I'm gonna like
or want to be like them.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why, as a female, you gotta be careful on who you hang around with, because you could be with friends with a girl who out here in these streets, and that may not be like you, but people are gonna automatically associate when they see you, they see her, or vice versa. And you're not about to put me into no mix with that, no ma'am.
And of course we can talk the generic thing of, oh, if your friends are hoe, then you a hoe. If your homeboy out here in the streets, you out here in the streets. But let's just think about the situation of how many people sadly lose their life by just being associated with somebody. They not in there. They just happen to be in the car. They happen to be riding with them. You know, so and we get so close, we get so caught up in that. Well, that's their business. That's their business. Well, no, guilty by association is literally the fact. I had a homeboy that had to serve 3 years in prison because he was in the car when he got pulled over. Didn't do shit. Just was getting a ride home. Did 3 years, and we got to look at it like that. So yes, I do judge you on the company you keep, because the company you keep is your counsel. Those are the people you're going to reach out to when you have hard times. So if you got, let's go back to the relationships. If we're in a relationship, but everybody in your council are hoes, I don't want you reaching out to them when we're going through a tough patch. Because most likely, you're going to do some hoe shit.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And like only pick like select friends when having those issues, because not everybody going to know what it's like to be in a relationship and things like that. So it's like if you can't go to your single friend who hasn't kept a man in under 6 months to give you some longevity advice for your relationship. Like, this can't keep a man. So it's just kind of like, what's the point?
Right.
And that's the thing that's crazy, is that I'm not going to ask somebody that never was successful how to be successful. I may ask them, what mistakes did you make?
Yes.
But you can't tell me how to be successful because you haven't been there. So why would I go to somebody and that goes not just women, but men too. If I have a homeboy that just never could keep a woman, he always arguing with his woman, he's never been in a healthy relationship, I'm not going to ask relationship advice from him.
Right.
But people keep those people around, and that's their counsel. And so I'm going to say, I'm definitely looking at your friends and judging you on that. And it hasn't been wrong. If you think about anybody that you have dated and you want to say something negative about their character, negative about the way they acted, if they were a cheater, if they were a liar, if they was that, you can't tell me you didn't see those characteristics in the company they kept.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to you and your friends, oh no, that's just them. Nah, that's just y'all.
Right.
I'm glad all my close female friends have turned over a new leaf.
Yeah, people gotta change. Being young and turn ain't all what it used to be.
Right. Like they're definitely starting to act more their age, and
Oh,
like
we love the growth.
majority of my female friends like are older than me. Like I have very few
Okay.
that are younger than me. So
Yeah.
Okay.
and a lot
That's
of us
good.
already act like old people as it is.
Act like
Whew.
Yes.
We haven't gotten there yet, but there be days where I'm just like, okay, let's go out. But like, we have to leave like an hour ago. Like leaving after the show is over, be like fighting for my life. Like I really
No,
gotta
dead
sit
ass.
there,
Dead
and I'm
ass.
like, all right, it's 9:30. Change some clothes, probably leave out of here by like 9:45.
Facts.
And then you got to give yourself time to get to your location. That'd be like a little 20 minutes, let's just give or take.
This is off topic, but for some reason, like I feel like every time facts is on here, we end up saying the word facts a lot more.
Really?
I'm about to say
like we already say it.
You're not stunting him.
Oh man. So let's get to these 2 comments before we make our.
There's always some similarity. I think there is, like, especially with men and their friends. There be times where I'd be like, "You friends with him?" Like, like.
Thank you. We've all been.
They probably think the same thing. Like, oh, here you go with your friends. Like,
damn, that's your fault.
Or like anytime that like my ex would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out with the boys," I'd be like, "Ah shit, y'all gonna be on that bullshit." Now, if he specifically said like, "I'm gonna go out with my best friend," okay, I understand your best friend be on some whole shit, but your best friend also has a certain level of respect for me.
Boom. Okay. Do your friends respect your relationship?
Some people can't.
Like,
or they jealous of your relationship.
I knew his best friend before I knew him, so like his best friend like already knew like Sonya don't play. She about her stuff. Like don't play with this one. This is the good one you got here.
You know what I just saw? This woman, the day before her wedding, her friend said she said her friend, it was on the radio show because she wanted to reach out to shoot her shot to her ex. They're like, what the hell? So she told the story that her best friend was always like the permanent third wheel. Always came around, was always around. She was the permanent third wheel. And they was just like, all right, cool. Day before the wedding, the best friend said, I can't let you do this. I can't let you walk down the aisle with him. He's been cheating on you. So she says, all right, and left this man at the altar. 12 years later, he haven't heard from her in 12 years. Calls and says, he's like, what? And she says, it turns out that the friend wanted to be with him. So she wanted to break them up. And she found out right after the wedding, but was so embarrassed to say something. So she's waited 12 years and now she want to reconnect with it. Bro, like you got to be careful of the people around you. If you got people around you that never had something good, think about it. Just think about it. We hear this all the time. Women and men, the dating pool has piss in it. Right? We say that all the time. So if you have something good,
it's like
bleach,
manure,
piss, sewage. But if you have something good, right, male or female, and everybody else is saying it's hard to find something good, be careful of the people you keep around you, because they may just want that good. They may not want to look around for it because you found it. Y'all, we all been looking, but you
want to take what you got.
Thank you. It's been tested, tried, and approved.
Can't let them know how good that poom or that dick is. Like, don't be talking about those sex. Like, I be hearing stuff like that. Like, there's women like legit or like, oh.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't see
like,
this.
When you guys tell like your friend. Like, say if you have like a friend that like, okay, you see their partner cheating on them, are you gonna tell them?
Oh, if that's my boy, like I'm gonna be like, hey, bro.
Like if it's like somebody in like your close circle of friends,
I'm gonna hey, bro. Like this
I be scared they're gonna get mad.
But that's the thing. I think women look at it a little differently than men do because if like, say for instance, let's say it's my line. I'm just gonna say my line brother, and I see his girl out here doing some shit. Hey, bro.
Handle that.
I was at boom, 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 boom. I saw ba, 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 ba. I just wanted to let you know what was going down. You get me? Because I'm not gossiping like that. So if I'm coming to you, I saw something, you know?
Right.
And
I'm going to ask questions before I tell you what's up. I'm like, hey, like.
Y'all good?
If
somebody come to you
about you're taking a break, it's like,
somebody come to you about your people and ask you, are y'all good? That's the first thing they say. Hey, you and Bella, y'all good? You know they about to tell you some shit. Like,
y'all straight. I know you wasn't out last night. You was home, right?
Yeah.
Was he home too?
But
I'd be at the gym scouting in case I need to call my home girl and be like, girl, he here and he not with you. So
I'm finna tell you like this. We gotta really, be mindful of that shit. So be careful you keep around, because there's some dudes that want your lady and there's some ladies that want your man.
I actually had it reversed. So it was somebody in my close circle that was cheating on her man.
And what? You didn't tell him?
No, I didn't tell him straight up.
I would tell
because
my
loyalty was with her. She's my close friend.
My loyalty is to ethics.
But what I told her, like, her being my close friend.
Shit, if you're doing some fuck shit, like, because I believe this, karma is real. I did all my fuck shit, and trust me, I paid dearly for it. I paid dearly for that shit. I'm not playing no more. I don't want nobody around me that's bringing negative karma. I don't want karma to get the wrong address and attached to my ass. No.
Return to sender.
Tighten up, my
nigga. Okay, but this is what happened, right? So he, me and him were cool though. Like, we talked a lot because I was trying to get his best friend. But
there's a reason.
But he knew what I was trying to do. But he started asking me questions. And I was like, ooh, what you asking these questions for? So then I went to her and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then she told me what was up. And I was like, so are you going to tell him what's up? Are you going to end things? Are you going to stop doing what you're doing and just start being fake? Like, what you going to do? She's like, I don't know. I was like, well, you need to figure it out. I'm giving you 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, you nice.
That's a long time. You know how many bodies she done caught?
You got 24 hours.
I'm going to tell you like this.
I'm giving you 2 weeks. That 2 weeks cut down into 3 days because he came and told me something. And I was like, I don't want him to make that move if she not going to come clean. So I went back to her. I was like, you got to tell him. She didn't tell him. He ended up coming back to me. I was like, look, this was going on. I don't know what to tell you.
You gave her plenty of chances then.
Being the guy.
I definitely did.
Like, I've been on both sides of that ball, right? And trust me, it wasn't until I was on the other side of that ball when I realized, what up, Piggy?
Hey, girl.
It wasn't until I was on the other side of that ball when I realized, damn, this is what I've been doing to people. I was 19 or 20. I think I was 20. And that was the last time I ever did some fuck shit. Other than that, it was before that, I was a fuck nigga. Ask about me. But that let me know. That let me know, like, damn, this is what I've been doing. I can't do this to people. And so that's why I tell people, we got to call out even our friends when they doing some fuck shit. Because that's a representation of us. I'm going to tell you a story. I had a roommate. If you know who it was, you know who it was. And he had, let's say, bad reputation out in these streets.
Nice.
On what he was doing and how he was treating women and all that stuff. It was this chick that we knew each other in passing. I knew they used to mess around. That ain't my business. What y'all do? Years later, I see her. And there's a group of us, and we all link up after the club to come back to the spot to, smoke, chill, and all that shit. And she was like, LB, you want to know something? And she told me straight up, she was like, I didn't like you for a while. I was like, damn, what the fuck? She said, because you in my living room telling me you didn't like me. Man, you can leave. But she was saying, like, all that shit I went through, I was like, damn, how could you just stand by and let that happen? I'm like, what happened? And so she's telling me, I was like, honestly, when people are dealing with people, I don't get in that bit. Like, I didn't even know that shit was happening like that. And I don't stand for that kind of shit. And she was like, I appreciate that. And ever since then, we've been cool. Like, we see each other, hey, what's up? Boom, 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 boom. But that lets me know that there might be other people.
Who probably think the same thing.
I'm quite sure there's a list of women that looks at me that way just because of him.
Oh,
that's looking like, well, you just stood around and let that shit happen. You stood around, da-da-da.
It's not on them. Like,
Now, but that same person will tell you, I checked them when I saw something happen to somebody. Hell no, bro. That shit ain't happening. That shit ain't. That person would tell. I checked their ass on that shit right then in there. Happens again, we got an issue.
Yeah.
Because I don't go for that kind of shit. So that's why I say your friends do mean something. Like, you gotta be careful who the people you keep around. And if anybody know, me and that person don't hang out like that. Me and that person don't. We're not. Even before I left Orlando. So we'll leave it at that. All right. Piggy, it's nice seeing you. We were just talking about you.
We really was. We really was just talking about you.
All right. Let's see it. Let's get to it. Let's get to topic number 2. Topic number 2 coming in. We have, are you obligated to give more grace and forgiveness to family members over friends and strangers? Vanilla, do we have any responses?
Yes, we do. We have The Real Mona Lisa with everyone should receive unlimited grace and forgiveness, but not unlimited access to you. I like that. Uncovering_Danny said, nope, it's assumed, but it's not mandatory. Greg_Duh, I'm scared to read his comment.
Greg just be making me sound like I can't read some damn comments.
Listen. I already can't English. But
I can understand what you are trying to say. Sometimes when you read them, and I might see some of his sometimes, I'm like, Greg, what?
It's the fact that if you actually sit down and have a conversation with him about it, he'll make sense to you.
Sense, right.
Bro.
You just can't articulate it on paper.
Yeah. Okay, so Greg_Duh said, nope, I'm harder on family. The way you treat family is the way you should treat everyone. Okay. C_Mo said, it don't matter. Everyone gets the same opportunities if grace is on your heart to give. And then Sydney said, nope. Nope.
And because I know Sydney personally, I know Sydney. Like, give a fuck. Now, hold up. Let me ask you a question, Piggy. We go by the name that's listed here, so everybody know who we talking to.
I'm just forgetting her IG name.
What is it? It's damn. I forgot
too. It's Uncovering_Danny.
Oh yeah, yes. Uncovering Danny. Yeah. So, but hey, you have piggy ears, so that's what we're going with. So everybody know who we're talking about. We say you're awesome. But first off, I have friends that's closer to me than family. There's some family I don't even fuck with. I don't talk to. And we all have those family members that have done fuck shit and got away with it simply because they were family. That's the only reason you're still breathing on this earth. Or that's the only reason I didn't bust you in your shit was because you're family. However, you can't come up here no more. Now, the first response that we got when it says you should give everybody unlimited forgiveness and grace, but not access, I get that because first thing I learned in therapy is you got to find the closure for you that you may never get from somebody else. And that's the same thing. I can't allow somebody to have that much energy on me that when I see them, I'm immediately mad. Like, no. So, all right, I forgive you. All right, there's the grace. But don't come over here.
You ain't got access.
You need a wristband. If you come within this reach, like this, if I can get hands,
you need a wristband.
Don't come over here.
All bets off.
Not welcome.
What about y'all, ladies?
So for me, before I go, she got a lot.
Okay, life is happening.
You know her feet don't touch the ground, so she.
They really don't. That's why I'm struggling because my shoe fell off. Then I'm hitting the blinds. It's a lot going on right now.
Poor baby. So Cap D coming, he replied, and he said, "I feel like grace is given as needed. You'll know who needs what in the quantity." That's a good one. For me, I feel like there's not a level to how much grace and forgiveness I'm going to give to someone, whether it's a friend or a family member. It really just depends on the situation itself. So for me, it's like I can forgive you and reach to that point of getting forgiveness, but then I'm not going to forget what you did. And I may not even speak with you again because why would I do that, whether you family or not? I feel like nowadays, especially in Black families, people are like are those generations, like older ones, they're not taught to apologize, to say I'm sorry. They'll just do the shit. They're like, oh, you want to go out to get something to eat? Oh, I got this for you. Just sweep it under the rug. It's like, no, like accept the accountability, accept you were wrong, hear the other person out on how you made them feel, and then you move on. And then it's up to y'all whether you both want to repair the relationship and move forward. That's where I feel like I don't give, like, it's fair shots for everybody. Like, all bets are off, whether you're family or you're not.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody who knows me knows I have a huge heart. Like, I'm a natural giver. If you come to me with an issue and I can help you out, I'm going to help you out regardless.
Yeah, I needed 30 cents the other day. Last minute, just 30 cents. Not even 50, just 30 cents. And without a word, she sent it to me. I appreciate her for that. And told me I don't got to pay it back either. Big man.
I already want 30 cents back. What am I supposed to do with that? At least make it 50.
You'll be surprised when it comes to these bills.
Hey,
them 30 cents count.
Every penny counts. Okay. Y'all better stop playing. When I was young, I was like, I don't want my change. You keep the change. No, fuck that. Give me all that. Pennies all.
No, facts.
I got a whole jar.
I hate having loose change.
I got a whole jar in the room. Trust me.
That's why I put them in jars.
Yeah. But my bad.
But yeah, so I have a majorly big heart. So like, I'm going to do for you if I can do for you. But like, when I do for you and you cross me, cool.
Never speak to you again.
It is what it is. Just don't ask me for nothing again. I'm cool with you though. You my dog, but cool. Yeah. And it took me a while to learn that. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I would still do for people even after the fact, even when I know they can't, reciprocate it, or they simply just go abuse it. I would still do for people, but I got to the point where like, no, my energy, my time, my kindness, it matters.
What they say, don't lend nothing that you can't afford to lose.
Exactly. Like that, and that's why I have that natural like instinct that as soon as if I'm giving you something, or if I'm lending you something or anything like that, like I don't expect nothing back.
Yeah,
I expect you to. What I do is I expect you to pay.
And I'm not finna chase you down. I'm not finna fuck that.
I'm not. I'm really not.
No. Ain't no player for it unless I told you, hey, I'm giving you this. Now, if it's a lend, I'm gonna say, all right, and you tell me I get it back to you on Friday. I'm not gonna come chase you on Friday, but come Monday, if I didn't get, hey,
remember we was in a whole situation together, LB.
All right, so
we was in a whole situation together.
Okay, cool. So, but so
I didn't get mine back until like a year, 2 years later.
You won't get shit else from
with
it.
With interest though.
Hey, you can I? Nope, I ain't got it. All right, so any last statements on this topic before we get to our next segment?
This was a good one. I don't have anything else though.
What about you, Vanilla? All right, we
gonna
go.
Everybody the same.
We're about to get into the new segment. The segment that's been hitting the social media network, making everybody say, ooh, I like that show. We getting into the VX Report with the one, the only, Simone.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite light-skinned baddie, Simone, aka Alicia. Yeah, I still go by my other name, but it's gonna be Simone this season. We in a new era for 2024. As I told y'all, something told me, I said, watch after Valentine's Day, shit gonna hit the fan. And we only in February. Like the calendar that they make every year. First, last month, we had niggas jumping on judges and shit. And there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. This month, Black history has just been given blackity black, just for all the niggas and everybody. All right, so I got some good topics. A lot has happened in a week. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't know what next week is going to bring. But as far as I know, listen, we got some stuff to talk about. Just today, let's really get into that. Let's go ahead and get into the first report. Listen, I don't know about y'all. I feel like the world is getting to that point.
Like it's
already. I think look, if you got AT&T and your service still out, I'm so sorry. you know, just remember, y'all, they didn't ghost you today. Like, they service just out.
I thought he did, bro. I was about to snap.
I low-key thought that myself too, but I was like, wait, I got a text though, so I was like, okay, good. Like, I was kind of scared. I said, damn. But
I got my 8:00 text at 1 something in the afternoon. I was
it's like almost 2. It's like 2 o'clock and I haven't heard anything. I'm like,
somebody watching like, well, I don't send her no good morning text.
That's your problem. Maybe you should start.
It be brightening up our day. Send that good morning text. It really can just make a bad day.
You get up before me. Send
it. The best day ever. What?
We get up at the same time. So
send that good morning text. It'll make her happy. Just send that good morning text. But yeah, y'all, if you had AT&T out here today, I'm so sorry. I hope y'all get some discounts on your phone bill. I hope y'all paid your phone bill, because if it's still off by now, then look, we ain't got no money to give. So you're going to have to figure that out. So yeah, there was a whole outage with AT&T today that just had the whole US in a whole uproar because people could not get access to anything. It literally just said SOS for a couple of hours. So I think they got it resolved now. I hope they did. But look, I know AT&T going through it. I know they phone lines off the hook right now. So that's what happened today. Let's get it. The face just says it all, because when you finish all 50 parts, I'm on part 32, but listen, my girl has been through the ringer and she has had a great story. She is a great storyteller. I will give her that, because the fact that this stuff that she has talked about in her whole entire life with this relationship on who the fuck she married started back right when shutdown started. So we're talking March 2020, we're in 2024. So this is almost 4 years ago, and she has had a hell of a ride. It's been a roller coaster for this lady. So if you don't know, well, guess what? You need to know. So this is TikTok creator Risa Tessa. So she went viral. When I talk about viral, I mean, I saw this lady go from like a couple thousand to a couple 100,000. Now, I believe as of today, she is sitting at 2.2 million followers on TikTok for going viral on her story on this mini series that she created on TikTok that called Who the Fuck Did I Marry? And so basically she talks about her experience dating and being married to a man who is categorized as a pathological liar. Now, I won't go too much into the spoilers. It's on YouTube if you want to watch through the whole thing. It honestly took me about like 2 days because I was just so drained, but you could legit finish it in a day if you really are like that dedicated. People in the comments talking about they cleaned their whole house while listening to it, folded the clothes. Like I was in the office today, so I decided to like start listening to it while I'm working, and I got through quite a bit of it. So by tomorrow, I'm going to finish all 50 parts, and then we going to really have to have a whole discussion. Just this series alone is enough to talk about a whole show. That's how extensive this is. But yes, in this instance, there's a lot of red flags that sis ignored. Like her family didn't really know. Like there's a lot of things that first off, I wouldn't move in with a man if I met him in March and I moved in with him by April so I could quarantine with him. That's never happening. Sorry, no ma'am, no sir. So yeah, I agree with facts. I don't victim blame either, but she had a lot to deal with that. And at least let's just create the disclaimer. She acknowledged it. There's a few times in her series that she has acknowledged it, but you know, look, shit happens. And so moral of the story, if you really gonna sit down and deal with somebody, make sure y'all do them background checks, because the stuff that lady found out about that man, ooh, like getting court docs and shit, because remember all that stuff is public record. So if you got a name, that's all you need. Get your information. So yeah, Risa Tessa, y'all, she's been making some money off of this. I think she made like $86,000 because people have been sending her money. Like, I have to see why they send her money, so I got to finish that up tomorrow. But look, hell yeah. So yeah, please get into it because the whole world is literally watching this woman. So yeah, she got a story to tell, and just be careful because like we said, the dating pool, it got shit, piss, throw up, like I don't know what to call it, like mothballs, like everything. So yeah. So go ahead and follow her and watch it on YouTube, TikTok,
and old wigs
everywhere,
and eyelashes in it.
Yes, like
you know what? You wrong for that. You wrong. For
everything. That. It just got a whole bunch of shit in there.
They got toenail clippers in it too.
Ooh, like toe jam and no root canals, everything.
She had her eyes closed, still talking.
Like I had to think of something else. Like I had to reach in the back of the severity dome of that one. Yes, so y'all know. Like it's like the pain when my wisdom teeth come out is how much I hate the dating pool. That's how bad it is. It's worse than cramping. Anyways, Byron.
She wrong.
So yeah, if y'all applied for the SAVE loan forgiveness plan, so Joe Byron here has announced that they were going to issue the loan forgiveness to those who have applied to the program, and
fuck that.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Too much. Go ahead.
Why the fuck do we have to apply? You can send millions of dollars overseas for everybody else, but the U.S. citizens just say, "Hey, Sally Mae, send me Navigant. Send me a list of how much they owe, and we're gonna send it over and take care of that shit." Like whoever applied is gonna get approved, and like no, niggas owe shit. Most of the debt that we got as young adults or as grown fucking adults are student loans and medical bills. The medical bills, they making money over there. Student loans is not even a fucking federal. You know what? I'm bad.
Those medical bills be expensive. Like I be seeing, like if you don't have a good insurance program to like have a baby, like that's why so many people are doing at-home births and stuff because just to sit in the natural. Hospital.
No, you better go to Walmart, get you a kiddie pool.
But having doing at-home births are expensive too.
Man, get you a medulla.
A doula?
A doula? What you? A medulla oblongata? You know what the hell I'm trying to say? God damn it! I ain't got no kids. A doula. That's what they call a doula, right? All respect to the doulas. Get you a doula.
They be sitting there. They be in the pool with them and everything. So you're not gonna sit there and yes.
I
they
thought
like
it just
really
be the mother and the daddy in the pool.
The
daddy get in that damn water.
You gonna get in that water?
If it's my wife, I would get in that water. Like that's I'm not finna let
go.
Yeah, come on, baby, let's go.
Yeah, sometimes
I have my eyes closed tight the whole time. My bad.
You give me the type to pass out.
Hey, lean me against the wall and just let it keep going. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
So yes. So basically, it was announced on Wednesday, so that's yesterday, that the Biden administration, we know that was his initiative, his plans when he first got elected as president, but they did announce that at least $1.2 billion of student debt was going to get canceled. Now, some people have gotten their loans canceled already. I got to check to see if mine have been, because listen, that would be the best miracle ever. Even though I'm still in school, I'd rather have some of that cut off and removed from my name and just pay the last few thousand and then call it a day. So yeah, it's been said. So if you have applied for that Saving on a Valuable Education Plan, that's what it's actually called. That SAVE plan that was going out like last year. Just keep on the lookout because you could possibly be eligible to get your loan forgiven.
Just forget my shit. Until then, y'all ain't getting shit.
So, anyways, the last thing that it says here, in order to be eligible for forgiveness, and you have to be enrolled in that SAVE plan, and then you have to have been making at least 10 years of payments and have originally taken out $12,000 or less for college.
Like I said, bro. How many motherfuckers got How many people?
$12,000 is like nothing.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like most people got elite.
That's one master's semester.
I went to a private university. I went to a private university.
Literally, my master's is like around 10 bands, like a semester.
That's what I'm talking about. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's straight bull. I'm not finna even sit here and, hey, what I said in the pre-show. This bullshit is gonna slide Trump right back in that motherfucker. Because you've been fucking with the community. First off, they've been lying to us for decades, like both parties. But people of color blindly vote for Democrats. And this motherfucker, we're going to do student loans. I already knew the student loan. I used to work for the federal government for 15 fucking years. I applied to have my student loans because I worked for the federal government for more than a decade.
For people who work for the government.
No. This is the thing. So, one, you have to be enrolled in a certain repayment program, which they never tell you when you're repaying back your fucking loan. And you have to have been paying that for 5 to 10 years with no late payments at all, right? Okay. Well, I don't know about the program. So can I enroll in the program? Oh, well, your 10 years start at this point. Bitch. It's always a loophole. Like, you want to say we doing shit. You ain't doing shit. All you have to do is this. I'm going to tell you exactly how they can do it. All the motherfuckers that's the 1%ers that get the tax write-offs, all the tax incentives, the people that still haven't paid their taxes in the last 5 years, people don't realize that. If they pay their taxes, you'll be able to pay off every student loan debt, private and federal, and have money left over. But you're going to tell us everybody under 12,000, anybody, if your loan is under 12,000, you took out student loans, say something right now in the chat. Anybody on the show right now?
Hey.
There we got one. Mine's is more than 12,000. What about you,
Simone? More than
12,000. I'm quite sure there's, you know what? It's cool. It's cool.
I really need to be an adult and start making payments on mine because I honestly don't think they're gonna like.
I'm gonna tell you like this. People say, "Oh, you went back to school to do this? Oh, that's so great." No, I went back to school so I didn't have to pay fucking loans. That's the reason I went back to school.
Doctors will be forever paying, like doctors, lawyers, like 100. I told myself I would never get to like 100K. Like that's insanity.
That's easy. You go to a private university, that's easy.
You go to a public university, that's easy.
But people be like, "Oh,
you
I don't
can go
get
to a public university and just go out of state. You can go to the next state over."
Thank you. It's not hard to get 6 figures of student loan debt, and then you're not even talking about how they hit you with the interest. You think you're paying back shit, but you're only paying on interest. You haven't even hit the principal yet. They don't even tell you that shit. They don't talk about the predatory loans that they do for you're 18 years old and they let you sign off on a fucking loan that's gonna equal up to $150,000.
Right.
You don't even got a job yet, but you know what? They got you locked in. That's why I said fuck it.
Ain't no switching.
That's why I said fuck it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. So fuck him and fuck that payback program. You want to do something, do the shit you say you're going to do and do the shit. Don't be over here. Don't shit in my face and call it glitter.
Ooh.
Let's get to these topics real quick. We're going to get back to your segment. I'm sorry because that shit hit a nerve.
Because that's an interesting topic though. Fact said, I don't know who told my ass to go back and pick up some more. No, that's literally what I said. After December, I'm done. Like, this is insane.
You turning up in December.
People don't realize when I was at UCF, that was me going back to school and I paid for that shit out of pocket. Not one loan. Because I went to a private university before that to get my bachelor's. And that degree, I will never take out another fucking loan. I don't like credit cards because of that shit.
Damn.
So if you look at my credit, that's the only thing. That's my biggest expense on my credit. And I was in the hospital for a month. And it's still the big. So I need y'all to understand that this shit is bullshit. And you just sent all these millions of fucking dollars over there. You pay all this money for these shelters for the migrants to stay at. But you can't take care of the people here. The housing. There's people homeless and starving. There's people that's losing what they got because of these predatory loan practices. People that are literally in an insurance The insurance get incentives for denying people coverage when they need it, even though they've been paying on it for 20 fucking years. You want to address none of this shit. But you're going to say if you have under $12,000, you've been paying for 10 years straight.
You could honestly pay $12,000 in 10 years if you keep it consistent, no?
Like, the thing you got to realize is this. Most people with student loans, a student loan repayment, that's not everybody don't have $100 repayment.
Yeah.
There's people that has $400 a month, $600 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, my repayment was $640 a month. $640 a month.
And that's not even on top of other expenses.
Other bills.
I really need to see how much.
This is the shit I try to tell people. This shit, like, no, fuck all that. Don't tell me none of that shit. Rollins ain't Full Sail. That's why I went to school.
Yeah.
That's why I went to fucking school. Full Sail. And I had a football scholarship, got injured. It was like, man, I still want to go to college to get my education. Full Sail done sent me all this stuff my whole fucking high school career because I was always into music and shit. So we went, oh, that's great. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, all right. Loan. Take out a loan. They gonna pay for my school. I'm 17 actually, years old. You got people, they sell us this dream that you got to go to college to be successful. When they don't tell you that majority of people that go to college not even working their fucking career field.
That's true.
And when I started working for the government and dealing with people every day, I found out a lot of homeless motherfuckers have degrees. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a lot of people. Oh, that degree don't mean shit. And the craziest thing about it, in certain fields, you don't even need a fucking degree. They didn't ask me one time for proof of my fucking education. Now, if you're going to be an attorney, if you're going to be in the medical field, yes, get your motherfucking paperwork. We need you to know what the fuck you doing.
Right.
But outside of that, come on, man. Like, we got to stop. And I'm not finna praise these fuck niggas for shit in our face and calling it glitter. I'm not finna praise them for it. I'm not. I'm over that bullshit.
Get out and vote. That's one thing. Let's
get these niggas out of there, bruh.
It's an election year, y'all. So if y'all not registered to vote at y'all grown age, then that's a problem. Like,
and don't just vote for the president. See, this is the thing that we're going to have a whole show on this. I'm sorry. We're going to have a whole show on
we need to do an election day, like,
because
do's and don'ts,
people fuck around and think, oh, I'm just going to vote for the president. The president ain't got shit. It's your Congress. It's your local government. Yes. It's your local government. You got to start holding people fucking accountable and understand what you're voting for. See, we get hype, and I'm an advocate for THC, so I get hype when you gonna make it legal. Shit, let's do it. But you got to realize what they do when they do these bills. And I'm gonna have to find somebody. If y'all know anybody that can help us speak on this, I want to get a professional that can really break this down to come on the show. So if you're watching, if you know somebody. Because you need to understand. I want people to fully understand this, how this works, and how they sneak bills in. So they'll give you on the top, they'll give you what you're looking for, but they'll attach it with all this other shit. So whenever that happens, you need to find out how that vote happened and who voted to attach that bullshit to it. And those motherfuckers you need to get out. Those motherfuckers you need to get out. My bad. Go ahead and read the comments and we're going to
Congress rules everything. So yeah, sick. I went to private and undergrad and this shit was sick. Ooh.
I'm telling you.
I know they were taxing.
Private just means they can charge you whatever the fuck you want to charge you. Don't mean you get anything better.
Would y'all help y'all partner with their student loan debt?
If you get married, you got no choice.
That's true.
Oh, you don't know that. Yeah. Oh, you get married, they're going to hit your taxes. Oh, they're not paying that shit? Thought you were getting a return. Let me get that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my motherfuckers be like, I got a PhD. I got all this. I don't give a fuck. Because
are you making the payment?
Are you making the payment?
Look, one of the exactly. That's gonna be one of the questions on our date.
You got all that? Okay. What's the last time you missed the
payment? That is honestly a valid
Yeah.
question to start asking because, like,
if you say you in deferment, all right, how long you been in deferment? I need to understand this shit. Like,
you know what you got to get yourself into because that is a good thing. If they had a doctor, engineer, that's over $100K that's gonna be on your ass.
My best friend is in medical school right now to be a pediatric neurospecialist. My bad. She was like, "Oh, this is what we start off at. And if we do private practice, it'd be." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." She said, The way that you gonna be paying back student loans. Like, that's why they gotta pay you that fucking much money. Because you won't be able to live. In fact, has a point on his comment. My bad. He says, don't forget rent crazy as fuck, car payments, car insurance, and gas high as fuck. First off, if you don't have a car, do not buy a car.
Payments right now.
Oh, see,
I'm doing 2 car insurance.
Because you have to pay off the other one until it ends, right? Yeah, they can do that with the Mercedes when I got rid of the Mercedes. I still had to pay that insurance for the rest of the year. Oh, they're gonna suspend your license. So, yeah, it's a fucking thing. But if you need a new car, do not get it right now. Don't get it yet.
When is the best time to get it?
I had no choice.
They're about I know you had no choice. It's about the bus. So what's happening is
I feel it. Like, I've been looking at apartments low key. Like, I just feel
I got a room available. I'm just saying.
They're running so if people don't know, if you don't follow finances, we're in a recession, right? We're in the beginning parts of a recession. What happens in that is that everything goes up so people can try to get as much as they can before that shit actually crash. So when it comes to housing, when it comes to cars, it's about to crash. What happens is this. The housing, if you check your apartment complex, if you stay in an apartment complex, you notice that your rent has been going up every year. Like, it's going to happen all the time. But you notice in the last, 2-3 years, it really jumped. But if you check the occupancy rate, they're under 75%. What they're trying to do is they're trying to pad as much as possible because people are starting to move in with each other. Roommates are okay now. Before it was like, oh, you got to have your own place. Now it's, my roommate will be here in a little bit. My roommate will be here in about 30 minutes, so let's go to the bedroom. We can't be in the kitchen with it. But whatever. But also, so the housing is an issue, but that rent actually plays a part for one company owning, I think it's 75% or 70% of the rental properties in the United States. They allowed that monopoly to happen, and all they did was raise the rates, and everybody around them raised it too, but now people can't afford to stay there, and squatters' rights was fucking up a lot of independent renters because people are just moving into houses and squatter rights leave them there for damn near a year before you can get them out. But the next thing is the car dealerships. If you check any car dealership, you remember about a year ago they had the Hellcats and all that shit. Everybody had them. Now they can't get rid of them. CarMax is actually in trouble. They may end up going out of business because they can't move these cars and they're not going down on their prices because the manufacturer isn't going down on their prices, but they're upping the price. But the problem is the dealership has already upped the price so high because they've been sitting on this merchandise for so long that they can't go down. So they're pricing, they're getting the car for, let's say, $16,000, but they're charging you $30,000 for it. Or they're getting the car for, like, they're trying to make money because they have to pay on these cars. They only have a limited time. Dealerships only have a limited time that they don't have to pay taxes on that car. And if they can't sell it by that time, they got to start paying taxes. So, all right, my bad. We got, I know we got one more, right?
One more, yes.
Yeah, Let's go ahead and get to it.
Piggy said, I tell everyone to quit their job and let Medicaid pay for it. She was talking about,
the birth. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. That makes sense. They're not even offering good maternity leave, let's be honest.
They lead the country, I'm telling you.
Anyways, y'all may know this lady, but y'all may not. But I'm going to put y'all on because... Yeah, the mugshot.
She look nice in this picture.
The mugshot and this are two different people.
Send me the mugshot. LB, send me the mugshot.
I got you. I put it in the chat.
Horrible. But nowadays, not everybody could be a parent to somebody's child. And this woman is a prime example on why. So this is Jasmine Moss. She is an esthetician. So she has like her own waxing studio and things of that nature. So she is about to face some charges, which they already like arrested her and everything like that. She was under investigation because she had her 5-year-old daughter come in and wax, full on Brazilian, everything, wax these grown women. So you already know that don't even sound right, because who even has it in their right mind to say, oh, I'm gonna book me a wax, I'm gonna let a 5-6-year-old wax my coochie. That don't make no sense. That's giving very child predator, and all them people who got waxed by her daughter need to go to jail, and they need to be in the electric chair, point blank, period, because that is giving
not the electric chair.
So yes, absolutely, because there's no way.
Face.
Like, yes, lock those women that laid on the table. They need to go, and the cops need to find every last one of them too. They need to find the appointment log. the payment, everything.
And they're gonna be listed as
I got a
sexual
question.
offenders. That happens.
Do you get waxes?
I do. That's why this really like hit home, because I was like, because if Maria told my ass if she had
don't
kids,
you gotta like spread and
you gotta be like full on butterfly position, and then when it's time for the butt strip, that's the best.
You gotta spread your cheeks.
Knees to chest.
Knees to chest.
Spread the cheeks a little bit.
Well, you gotta turn around. They gotta get. You gotta spread your cheeks.
Smear it. She might need to fan it because the wax might be a little too hot, and then you get boom, boom. All right, cool.
Facts. You hit me on this. Everybody ain't clean. I'm quite sure there was one or two in that room that spread.
That's literally, probably.
Why would you do that to a child?
I ask my wax specialist all the time about her stories because I'm like, I know. Like, I know people don't come in here clean.
You're gonna put a child, and you thought that was it's not like you were saying, oh, they waxing.
And it's already, I already be feeling bad when I could be clean. Like, I done took a shower that morning.
But you busting it wide open in front of a 6-year-old.
And I feel weird if I don't take a shower before I go to my wax appointment. Yeah. It was only once that I went to my wax appointment without taking a shower beforehand.
Oh, they all finna be on the sex offender list. And what would make you say, oh, this is fine? Like, the moment, what the fuck is she in here for?
I feel like probably in her head, it was like, oh, I'm going to teach my baby the ropes. Like, no.
Like generational
but
wealth,
you could have did that underneath the arms. You give me like, all right, they getting something underneath their arm. Or they getting something, they getting their mustache.
Right. Like, you could have did that. Or you could have just told her about it.
Open in front of your 6-year-old daughter.
That's it.
You thought this was a good fucking idea. Okay, cool. Enjoy that time in jail, and all the motherfuckers need to be on the sex offender list. And yes, I smell sushi.
Yeah, so she don't got no bond right now. I had to pull up the article, but no, sis is trying to use it as the way to say that she was trying to like show her the ropes, pass her LLC down to her daughter when she gets old enough. She made a good amount of money that day. Right.
She can't do it until she's 18.
Yeah, girl, bye. Yeah, I don't believe none of that. So I hope her bond not
trying to build her clientele now.
No, like I'm reporting her to the Better Business Bureau.
Like being a boss chick goes wrong.
Literally. So yeah, she's talking about teaching her about hard work and how to run a business. No, now you got
teaching about pussy. I'm sorry.
You could have had your daughter in there doing lashes or eyebrows or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, come on now. Like, you could get wax on your eyebrows.
Like, no area. That's what you're supposed to teach a 6-year-old.
No good.
There's so many other spots on the body that child could have did, and it would have been.
Could have did a little manicure.
And we know a lot of these women got chest hair and beards and mustaches. You couldn't do nothing.
Like, I would have took a mustache. Like, I don't got one.
Man. I actually get my mustache done, so it's like
I don't like
that. Y'all be looking like me. I'm sorry, Vanilla. I'm sorry.
Don't do that. Mine is never noticeable, but I still get it done because I see it, and my brother pointed out to me a long time ago.
Oh my God, that would be my worst fear. Not he humbled you, but at least you know, so you're not looking crazy. But
listen, my brother's that type of person. I walked in the room one day, and he was just like, "You look fat." Huh? Like, sir, do you realize I'm a toothpick, right? Like, I'm not understanding. He's like, nah. Like, you got a little bit of flubber down here. It ain't a 6-pack no more. Like, what? Damn. How do you too, nigga? Damn.
Right. Like, ugh. It could be happy weight. Like, damn. But yeah, y'all, this week has been a heck of a week. So, that just drained me because we was really getting educated, learning about these loans. I don't even have much to even say on it anymore. But look, Risa Tessa, please watch it. It's so good. It was very juicy. It has to, like, Tyler Perry, Shonda Rhimes, all of y'all, if y'all ever come across this, please give her a deal because that is a movie that I will actually go in the theaters to see because that's just how good it was, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, it was really good. And you should like it, LB. She was living in Atlanta, so it's all like Atlanta-based areas. So you gotta like watch it because she talked about Clayton County, Cobb County, everything. So
Atlanta's not a real place.
I believe it. I actually believe it. Florida's not real.
They talk about Florida all the time. They need to be talking about Atlanta. But
every time they talk about Florida, they talk about the tourist side. Like they talk about like the party side, the fun side.
Like Miami, I'm like, no.
Literally, I grew up in Miami. We are from Miami. I mean,
I'm telling you, but
that shit
they
is
never want to talk about that. They always want to talk about
come to my side. Come to my side.
They don't want to come over there. They ain't coming to the city.
You ain't gonna survive.
It's crazy. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the little VX report. You know, I always got to bring y'all the tea to make sure everybody's up to date so we can have a fun conversation and educate ourselves because we talk about a variety of different things. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all phones turn back on, but not me though. So yeah.
My phone back on. It's okay.
No.
That was the VX report with Simone. Brought to you by C Media and Mixmasters LLC. Y'all like that? Y'all like that?
I like that's a good little ad.
Yeah. We get that. If you want to sponsor one of the segments, make sure y'all hit us up. You say what?
Mike got his hand up for the pictures. He had to.
Oh no, that's all editing on my end. So if you need some graphic design, make sure you holler at me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this third topic right now. We're gonna look at the time. We may go on to the fourth one. We'll see how long this will take. All right, so third topic, we got what's an unwritten rule when dating you? I'm quite sure we have something on the IG. If we don't, I got something.
We do.
To say. So
we have the real Mona Lisa with I require 90% of bed space shared.
90% of bed space?
Shared, yes.
What?
Y'all be on I don't know why. It's y'all side and it's our side. Like
there is no your side.
I'm halfway off the damn bed. I say, can't move over. There's no space over here. There's a whole bed behind you, girl. Move.
I'm not gonna lie though, like depending on if we're at my house. If we're at my house, it's me, you, and then 2 cats sharing the bed. So
I got allergies, see? No.
My bed, look, literally like the last time I had guests here, my pillow was taken up by my cat, so I couldn't even lay on my side.
I wouldn't even lay in your bed. I wouldn't even lay in your bed. I see your cats. No. Nope.
She also continued saying, "I don't eat off my plate, but I can eat off of yours."
Yes. I like that one.
No, I literally just talked about this last night. I've been to too many physical fights and been stabbed with a fork too many times.
That's what y'all do. Y'all the motherfuckers that go to restaurants be like, what you finna order? When a woman asks you what you finna order, that means she wanna know what you gonna get, so she can order something else so she can have hers and taste yours. She don't want y'all to get the same thing.
Okay, I'm different. I'm not gonna eat off of your plate unless you give me permission because I've been in too many physical fights and stabbed with a fork too many times.
All I know, want to keep your fingers, keep your hands to yourself. Ask before you reach.
I like that rule.
Cause you're greedy ass.
We got Greg _ with we kiss on the first date. Ooh, you asking for too much. We kiss on the first date if we like each other. Shit, it might be the first couple of hours. You know what?
That's how you get
Greg, go somewhere. Go somewhere, Greg, please.
Greg don't waste no time, clearly.
Clearly. Miss _ C_ Animas. That I got H at the end. Don't judge me. I did my best. Okay.
Everybody like, what was the last word? But no, keep going.
It's the word animal, but instead of an L, it's an H.
It's like an
animals. So I'm gonna say animals.
Oh.
Okay. It's gonna work. All right. She said, don't show up at my house. That's a good one. I like that one. C _ Mo says, they're all unwritten. Never verbalize your love until it's reciprocated in their actions first.
Who was that? What's the name?
C _ Mo.
C Mo. Oh. Bro. You know what? I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say that. Keep going.
Why is you saying that? I'm hearing Ashley out there beat on her cat. Like,
all right, Peter gonna be at that motherfucking house. What's the next one?
Sydney said, Don't make me look stupid, and don't do anything that bitches can talk about me about. Okay.
Yeah, Cindy like she a square up with somebody. Keep going.
Okay. That's understandable. That's all of them. I have to say though, now thinking about it, like an unspoken rule for me, it would have to be like, if I ask for your assistance, don't make me ask twice.
Oh, took mine. Yes.
And because like if I have to ask you again, I'm not going to. I'm simply going to find somebody else that's going to help me if I actually needed help. And I'm never asking you for nothing again.
So if I ask you for some head, I'm not going to ask you again.
That don't count.
What? No, that's assistance. No, y'all can't pick and choose. Y'all can't pick and choose. Y'all can't pick and choose. If I ask you for some head, I shouldn't have to ask you ever again. You should just know that's what I need. It's been a long day.
Another one. Don't expect that I don't want foreplay. Like no, foreplay is absolutely needed.
Well, first off, if you don't like foreplay, you're childish. Like,
so I noticed that like
just to go right in.
Not all guys, but some guys. And this has come from stories from my friends and stuff like that. But behave. I seen it on your face. Behave. But they once they get comfortable with you, all that foreplay that they did to originally learn your body and everything like that go out the window. It's now like, let's just get to the point. Like, I want to fuck somebody dick. Get it wet. All right, I'm gonna fuck it. I came. All right, we done.
That's so descriptive, but it's so accurate.
Like they just exclude the foreplay like altogether. Like they think, oh, because I just rubbing your thigh, like I got you hot. No, nigga. And I don't care. Like if I get off on giving you head, you need to do other things. Like you can't just expect, oh yeah, she gonna give me head. It's gonna get her wet, and we can go from there. No.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. People assume that everybody knows sex. That's the problem. People assume that everybody, oh, we grown. You done fucked before. You're not a virgin. I'm not a virgin. I already know. No. Have fucking conversations. Explain what you need. Give them the roadmap before y'all get there. Like, we'll talk about everything else, but we don't talk about when the last time you been tested, or better yet, let's go get tested together. And we don't talk about, hey, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. If we do that, I promise you, your sex life will be a hell of a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But
also talk about the things you're willing to try and things you're not willing to try.
Hard nose, very important.
Yeah,
I can give you anything you can handle. But there's certain things that will not be happening over here. Now,
right.
That's for another show. Shout out.
We do need to have a show on that.
Hey, I might get on my homeboy Rain. When we do the Rain, he's in a poly relationship currently. Him, his wife, and his life partner, and they also into the BDSM world. Cause I don't want to be the only one talking on it, but we'll definitely have him in here. I'm gonna talk to him and get their availability, and that's when we're gonna do it. Cause we did take the test, but I want everybody in the society to take that test, and we're gonna do the results live on the air. Shout out to Frat. What up, John? How you doing, bro?
And don't worry, society. You can do your test anonymously. We will not mention your name, but we will go over your results.
Yeah, the test is bdsmtest.org. Do the long version. Screenshot your results, and when we do that show, don't be scared. Tell us what your results are. We're going to tell you ours. Can you read what John said?
Yes. So Frat said, unwritten rule for me is that a lady should never touch a door handle with me. Another one is that a lady should not walk on the side of traffic when walking with me. See,
Absolutely.
You was raised right, because not a lot of men that last one. So
Hey.
I like that.
Y'all should have. He went to UCF.
Yeah, what I mean,
John.
It's a lot of
He been around. Like, I know, but he been around. Like,
I know a lot of Johns.
Next time we all in the same place, I introduce y'all. Make sure he actually up here now. He in the military, so he's actually up here now. But
he in the military.
You know what? We're not going to 10. We're not going. You know what? Y'all grown. Hey, John, you see it, bro. All right. So, what about you? What about you, Simone? What are your unwritten rules?
Okay, one, don't be trying to get in the shower with me if you're gonna complain how hot the water gets. I like to be steaming, like, cause y'all always no, because y'all always like, oh, it's too hot, it's too hot. Okay, then why are you here?
You got that shit on boil. You got that shit on boil. When you get out, you like a damn lobster. Your skin be red and smoking.
It's so good. Like,
you don't burn the whole.
It be feeling real good though.
Yeah, it just you.
It be mad. You don't ever take a shower with me because I don't want to come out light skin. I lost 2 layers of skin.
Y'all be complaining all the time about this damn water. Fine, then just stick.
Why is your water always so hot, but your feet are always so cold when you get into bed? I don't get that with women.
I hate it.
Y'all put y'all cold ass feet on us all the time.
Together. You gotta rub them together.
Start a fire with them dry motherfuckers. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about some other people. Right, so, any other unwritten rules, Simone?
Yes. Like, what was my other one? Don't stop like dating me. Like, don't just like, oh, I got you now. Like, we're good. Like, don't just get comfortable. Like, no, like make me feel like you want me. Like, I don't always want to like make the date plans and stuff. Make me feel valued. That's a thing. Like, words of affirmation, that's a big thing for me. So I need that. But yeah, don't be coming in the shower if you gonna complain. Like, get out. You interrupted my time.
I hear that, and that is definitely a very important step for man to remember that you need to make her feel like she's special, she's wanted, she's appreciated, and vice versa as well. I think both parties should do that kind of shit. And if it's something you want to do, go and do it, and be like, hey, I set us up to do this, but also communicate that as well. Communicate. Don't just get mad at him because he didn't do it. He thinking, oh, she ain't yelling at me, so she good. Like, we be so simple. We so simple headed sometimes.
Yeah, not everything can just be like unsaid. Like you have to.
Nothing should be unsaid.
Yeah,
nothing should be unsaid because you ain't gonna be shit but mad.
Exactly.
You're gonna get mad.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad on your own too.
And by the time he find out, you ready to leave.
Yeah. Right. And it's the fact that, like, if he would have known in the beginning, or if she would have known in the beginning,
why didn't you
this
just
all could have been avoided.
But we're not even gonna get in that topic. My unwritten rule is respect on both ends is mandatory. I'm going to respect you for the woman you are. I'm going to respect you as the woman that I decided to have in my life. I'm going to respect you as the woman that I decided to grow with, the woman I decided to risk my life for, to cover. And I want you to respect me as the man that you chose. Respect me as the man that, you love, the man that you decided to be with, the man that you, like, we got to fuck your love. That's the unwritten rule, respect. And communication.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it through all this stuff as long as we respect each other and we communicate. Yep. Bad things we can make it through because we can communicate. And those are my unwritten rules. You would think they're so simple and they're so just respect and communication. But we can all remember
I think that's how men love in the first place, though.
He said, risk my life. Yeah, bro, like, you got to realize when you decide to be with a woman, if something happens to them, it got to happen to you first.
Yep.
If y'all out and about, that's why you don't walk. That's why you walk on the outside and she walks on the inside. So if a car hits her, it had to hit you before it got to her.
Facts said he pushing her into the street.
Facts like somebody got to tell the story. Bitch, move.
Listen, the day that my brother pushed me on the staircase to get away from a bug, I knew.
Hey, that bug wasn't gonna kill you. He may be allergic.
That was a big bug, and he is not allergic.
Well, you are small, so you and the bug maybe was the same height.
We both small
on the stairs.
But
we was walking down the stairs and this big ass bug.
if you're dating somebody as a man, yeah, it's your responsibility to make sure that she's safe, that she feels safe.
And I watch for things like that. Opening my door.
But like I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people get that, like that, or never had that and don't know how to handle that.
It's like now you gotta bring it up like in a way, like even if you go out, it's like, okay, like is he gonna like rush up to the door first or do I gotta grab it? Like then it's kind of like if I stop there, he's gonna be like, "What you standing there for?"
I linger. See,
I gotta start doing that. I gotta start doing that.
But I don't make it noticeable that I'm waiting for you to get the door.
All right.
So if you don't grab the door, I'm gonna grab the door, and I'm already judging you.
Let me explain something to y'all. See. If we're walking and we're right by each other, right? Yeah, let me get that door for you. If I'm in front of you, let me get that door for you. But if you're a couple steps ahead of me, right? You can go ahead and reach for the door to start. I'm gonna reach over like, I got that. Let me hold that for you. Go ahead. You get like
that,
right?
Just like stop in the middle.
If I let you out this car so I can park. And I come and you just standing there.
That's a little too much. Like,
that's way too much.
Y'all think this shit don't happen? Like, I'm not making this shit up.
Ladies, I got a trick for y'all, okay? And I guarantee you a lot of dudes have not had this happen to them. I even done this to some of my homeboys just to see how they react. But they open the car door for you. When you get in the car, reach over to their side and open their door for you.
That's from that movie.
What movie?
It'll save you every time. It'll save you every time. And he said, if she, I forgot what movie it was, but he said, you go pick her up. A Bronx Tale, yeah. He said, you pick her up, you put her in the car. If the broad don't reach over and unlock your door, kick out the car. She's not for you. And it's just about not being selfish. It's just about, hey, let me. And I remember my ex used to do that every time. And I used to love her for that. Was like, damn, she'll pop the door open. And I'd be like, it's cool, baby. Because she trying to get it open, but the door was heavy, So she's like, I'm like, it's cool, baby. I appreciate it.
No, it'd be my short ass. I can't even reach the damn handle.
Your ass be crawling over the whole seat. Excuse me.
He already got to the front of the door by that time.
She's struggling. Open the door. Here she is in the door like. But it's just the thought. It's just the thought. And it's like you have so many people that just expect that just their presence is enough. And yeah.
Or like even in those times where like, he's a couple steps behind you, so he ain't gonna open the door for you to enter the restaurant or whatever the case be. You open the door, but you hold it open and you wait for him.
And it's just things like that shows that, hey, we're a team. We're a team. That's it. And I don't always like to use that phrase partner because that can be misconstrued for a lot of things. But we are a team. No matter how the dynamics of your relationship, at the end of the day, you're a team. But yeah. All right. Let's go and knock out these comments.
Spag said, "Oh no, saving my life and hers at the same time is the goal, but I ain't gonna risk mine." Damn. I see it happening too.
And, hey, facts. You already know what I'm gonna say. Hey, ladies, that's what you get when you mess with them noops. I'm just letting you know. Get you a Sigma man. Shameless plug.
You're so stupid.
I can't talk.
Yeah. He's like, I'll make sure we're safe.
I'll make sure we're safe. All right, Java letting us know it's a Bronx Tale. Yeah,
it's
bro.
Such a good movie if y'all haven't seen it. It's really cute.
We're not even gonna go to this last topic. Oh, Sal, here we go. I knew he was gonna say that.
This is his one rule. So, Fact said, one rule for me is you will be held accountable over here. That quote, women are always right. Shit don't fly over here.
Hell no.
Always right. We're not always right.
We'll take accountability.
Whoa. Stop the presses. Did you say we'll? We will? Or you say
as in
I
real
will?
Woman, real women.
say that I will take responsibility. Don't say will take responsibility. Like
talking for me and her.
Because every dude on here heard that and spit out their drink. Who?
Vanilla and I will take accountability.
What?
Yes.
Like, hold your horses.
Calm down.
He over here chewing on shit.
Hey, hop off my nephew. Oh. I can't talk. I'll be talking to my cats like that too.
No, I turn around. I'm like, what is he doing? I turn around. He chewing. Boy.
You should have heard me earlier today. Get the fuck off the desk.
Like, he looking at me just chewing. How did you even get that? I snatched it from him. He looked mad at me because I snatched it from him. He looking at me like.
Like, why are you supporting my cheat boy?
I be talking shit to him. He know it ain't shit. I be just looking at me like, you ain't gonna do shit, dude. All right. So, first off, accountability is not gonna ever happen on a major level because there's too many women saying, "Girl, you deserve." Yep, you ain't wrong. You entitled to feel that way. That on a major level, it's not finna fucking happen.
See, now, this is why I can't talk to somebody that's not going to like look at the situation. And if my man is right, back him up. Tell me I'm wrong.
Facts. Hey, John, I don't know if y'all want to answer this. Do you just yes or no? Do y'all find women to be accountable on majority that you run into? You know,
hell, I can answer that.
They may not want to answer that.
Oh, it's a hell no.
Ooh, excuse me.
But we're gonna let it go. We're not gonna do that. All right. So, any final words on this topic before we move forward? Before we move on, I'm not even gonna go down that round. It's 9:30.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You ain't got nothing to say. Okay. And you, Miss Simone.
I ain't got nothing. I said my piece.
All right, so we want to go ahead and say this. If you appreciate the show, if you're jamming to the show, if you're having a great time with the show, make sure y'all hit that Cash App. Show your support by hitting that Cash App. This shit ain't free. All right, Vibe Society. Society with an X if you don't know by now. All right. We want to give a special shout out to everybody that follows us on social media. If you want to know what's going on before the show happens, hit us on social media at Vibe Society on IG. We got the TikTok now. We're going to be adding stuff to that shortly. Also, we want to give a special shout out to everybody that jumped in the comment section. We got K-Fax, we got John, we got Piggy, we got
Piggy, we gotta get you on here.
We definitely gotta get Piggy on the show, but she gonna get on here when she ready. We definitely gotta get her on here. And also the people that jumped in on the IG. We had some regulars on there: Greg, Sydney, Cap D. We appreciate y'all every week jumping on and saying stuff. What was it? We have some stuff coming up. Once again, if you want to be prepared for the show, we will post it on there when we get ready to have it. It may happen next week. You'll know this week. But go, if you want to take the test, we're going to do a kink show. And if you want to take the test to find out what your kink is, go to bdsmtest.org. Take the long test and just screenshot your results so you can have them. So when it's time to run it, you can drop yours in there. We're just going to ask for your top 5. We may do your top 10. No, fuck it. We're going to do your top 10. And we'll see, top 10. And we'll let y'all come in and talk. We're going to have a specialist.
You could do it anonymous if you want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to just send it to the DM.
But if you're okay with being no, we'll make it no.
So it's either going to be like next week or the week after. I don't know. It's going to be within the next couple weeks. It all depends on our guest lineup. Because I don't want to get a guest on here that don't want to be a part of that. Be like, whoa, I'm a Christian. I can't be talking like that. Yeah, Christians get kinky too. Christians get kinky too.
All right. They biggest kinks, if you ask me.
To be honest, they got secret kids and everything.
If they say Jesus, that's a never stop. All right, so Piggy said hit up whenever. All right, Piggy, we definitely gonna be reaching out to you to get your availability so we can get you on the show. Now, if you want to sponsor one of the segments, let us know. We can chop it up with you. If you need It's National Margarita Day. Make sure y'all treat y'all a margarita and enjoy yourselves. We're gonna get.
I done had me 2 margaritas.
We know you were licking the damn glass live on air.
I don't, y'all.
DM start jumping. All right, so once again, hit that Cash App if you want to show your support. Until next time, I go by the name LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy, here with the beautiful Vanilla and the beautiful Simone. And this is, and always will be Vibes of Society. Yeah, man.